Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we are playing Exponential per Player Capitals. We're playing on the Alcatraz map, as we do every Friday, or Supermax Prison as part of our Felon Friday series. We're playing as a green player out of the 4th position. There's a risk here. White ends up capping here. I have so much material up here. I am going to cap behind them. I think that they should have maybe considered that. They will start with 5 troops. Effectively, I'm probably screwed if they try to hit me. And I wouldn't be surprised if they just blitzed me right away. I've got extra material here. Red's just going to take this yeah, this is just sad. Red is just going to take this. They'll fortify the 5 in. A disappointing situation. I hope Red rolls it. It would actually soften this up pretty considerably. I had a feeling that that was their plan, that they would bait me into capping back here. They end up getting perfect dice on the slow roll, and then middling dice on the follow-up after that. I hope Red places here. 9-on-4 cap roll would be tremendous. The longer I don't see troops here, I knew I had replayability in this spot. This is perfect for me. Unless was black in here? Oh no, I don't remember if black was up there. I think they might have been. Hopefully it was yellow or pink, but I think it was the black player, which is gonna be a bit of a bummer. I do think Red could afford to do that, but very interesting first turn here, that's for sure. Hopefully black just doesn't do that. Otherwise, I'm going to have to try to steal this capital or slow roll it. They'll start with 5. This would be at most 5 troops. And then white just rolls it again. That's part of the problem, right? So if we don't see a placement down here, it does mean they're likely in this bonus and they steal the capital again. Or we just get it back if they're not in here. So, because I can take all this, I'll have a bunch of extra cards over the course of the turns. Weird start. Yellow obviously didn't ready up. Black doesn't take it. We get our cap back. Now we do lose out on 3 troops starting here, which is a little bit unfortunate. But white will quickly learn why I capped here. Black was in here. They opted not to take. That is quite funny. And watch white try to slow roll me again, and then red take the capital again. That would be very funny. But pink is over here, and they yoink. They get a slow roll and yoink red's cap immediately. Oh my goodness. And white had vision on that. That is crazy. Yellow bot now. There's a 7 here. What a bizarre start to this game. I wonder if I almost should have hit white here. It's going to roll my 4. It loses 1. Oh, no. Oh, this is crazy. And you know what else is crazy? So many people tell me, they'll reference notorious risk YouTuber Vampirechicken in the comments. I actually played a game yesterday against him. Neither of us knew we were playing each other. I was not recording. He was live streaming. And I will show you all a clip from that live stream. That's so funny. I will show you all a clip from that live stream. I'll shoehorn it in right here.
This guy's a grandmaster, though. C-Buddy, no! No! Is he streaming right now? Embarrassing. Oh, I've humiliated myself live on somebody else's channel. No! Over here, that's fine. No! Humiliating. No, he's gonna YouTube me to death. No! All right, GG, C-Money. I should have killed red. I thought I was gonna get a trade when I killed purple. No.
And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Very funny. Him realizing that it was me. That game actually ranked us back up to Grandmaster. We had been sitting below because of rank resets and just playing silly settings for a while. So we're back up into GM, and we did it against fellow risk YouTuber and streamer Vampirechicken. I hopped in his chat afterwards. It was funny to see all the comments from people, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's the least I can do as far as shared content across people. If I was recording it, I could have clickbaited him. And I beat Vampirechicken. I took on Vampirechicken in a one-on-one. It was not actually that. There was still another player left in the game on the turn that I completed the win, but very interesting game. I unfortunately made the mistake of capping in the middle of the board on Europe Advanced, and he was just kept throwing haymakers at my bonuses over and over again, which was a bit disappointing. But we managed to pull it off. We played back a little bit and take the win. A little exponential, but unfortunately I don't have a video for you guys other than the clip. So regardless, hopefully you enjoyed that clip, and hopefully you will enjoy this game. I guess I will hit white out of here. I'm going to try to slow roll this out. I don't really think it hurts. Maybe we win some troops, help somebody else out, get our troops out of there at the bare minimum. I'm not interested in kill guarding white. I'll just milk my cards here, and eventually with the extra generation should be able to get through this. +8 should be helpful. I almost might want to rush it and then just knock them out of here, but they didn't send any troops back to cap on that last turn, and maybe one back to cap, which was a bit surprising. Yeah, somebody stole this is what I thought would happen. Somebody stole this external capital from pink. So pink slammed red and then didn't fortify back. Red is angry. Maybe it was red that stole that. I mean, they're obviously not happy. But red did God's work there, man, rolling the cap here and failing. That was perfect. Pink is still here. They don't even take my card. Interesting. I don't know what red was expecting there. Yellow bot still has its capital. Black didn't have a bonus there, right? They did not. Okay. Because black is a 1-point hold. I have a 1-point hold. Technically, white has a 1-point hold, but it probably won't end well for them. And because it's exponential per player, that gives me actually an advantage in terms of trying to steal this capital. I almost wonder if I'm better off pushing my luck by taking the bonus right away, so that even if I miss out on cards, I can just target white immediately after that. Especially if they start stacking on capital. Yeah, they're not putting that much here. I think I'm going to want to take this. They only start with 5. I think I'm going to want to take the bonus on this turn so that I have enough to bust through them on the next turn, provided that they don't have a trade-in. It's risky, though, because I miss out on the cards otherwise, but I should get enough to outpace their trades and be able to take it. It would just set me back a little bit, and I would need to make sure I'm the one that confirms their elimination. So I want to go 2, 2, and then in. So like a 3-on-1, 3-on-1. Roll the 89% roll. I only have to leave 1 troop in each of these spots. But then I'd get 8 extra troops and hopefully be able to put enough pressure on white, because white's leaving troops off cap for some reason right now. Maybe even putting stuff behind pink to work pink. I don't know, but I don't think white's in a great spot. We got lucky that we were able to get the cap back, but I had enough troops up here where I might have been able to slow roll white down and take it anyway with the 9 that I would have had over here. Or I guess it was just an 8. Red seemingly does not get a card. Or they do get a card. Black has the bonus down here. I have to remove them on this turn. I can't risk them putting in here. So that is exactly. We'll have 17, 2, 2, and then hopefully a win here flawlessly. I shouldn't lose enough, unless I lose the 2-on-1s, or the 2-on-1s, 3-on-1s, whatever you want to call them. 2 attacking troops, 3-on-1, it would be 3 on the original starting territory. I don't want to have to leave extra in these little pockets. So it's risky, but it's an effort I think I'm willing to take so that I can attempt to roll. That one wins. That one wins, and then hopefully we don't lose like 3 here. We lose 1. So this way, even if white has a trade-in, at most they'd have 17 here to try to bust in. And if they don't have a set, I don't have a set, but I'll get 13 troops here. We should be able to just hit this outright. Now, somebody has 2 capitals. That could be white. I would hedge more likely black. I don't have to roll this right away either. I could milk it for a turn or two because he's only going to get 5 and then 7 off of his first 2 trade-ins. Yeah, he's got 2 capitals. He doesn't defend this at all. So he's just letting me through here. Maybe he eliminates yellow. Oh, gosh. He's bailing. He's just full-on bailing on this. If black doesn't have vision on this, we take it for free. That's even better. We don't even miss a card. That's like perfect. Unless red steals it, of course. But if somebody else steals... Like, the red lost their capital on the first turn. They committed all of their initial starting troops up here. Like, I don't think that red has much either. Pink will knock me out of here in the next turn. I do think red's capped in front of pink here. Just need them to not end up with this. We also got to be keeping an eye on where the yellow elimination is. I need red to stop attacking. Black quits. Why does black... Somebody has 3 capitals. White has 3 capitals. White has 3 capitals. Holy cow. White has 3... What mistake did black make? Got 11. Did they get 11 2 turns in a row? No, just the one. Black getting 3. Holy cow. Okay. That'll attack off. No, it actually makes my life a little bit harder. That might have been the end of yellow there, actually. I maybe just bungled that. He had more over here than I thought he would. But I guess he's been placing a bunch off cap throughout the game, so. And he already burned his trade in. No, he didn't. Wait, he didn't. Red burned his trade in. I'm surprised white even got in here. I have to wonder what... I hope this is not the end of yellow. Okay, well that's only 5. It's not the end of yellow. I actually didn't make a complete mistake there. And this will act as a buffer with yellow hopefully on the right-hand side. Reduces white's effectiveness on a retaliation play for this. So this was yellow's cap. Black is behind white. So white would need to commit enough here to take black out of here and remove black. They are going to get it. So they get 4 cards off of this. Double set them. Unless black... They may have just fed it. I think they just tried to remove black completely. Black must be over here on the right-hand side. If it doesn't set, that could be something we nab. Red gets it. Wow. And yeah, white is... I've got a trade in. Now they had a 12 here. They seemingly committed something here. Play off the 3. Get 13. Get an additional 5 off for trade in plus 2 in hospital, which is in the back of our bonus. Theoretically, don't actually need to eliminate white. I could just steal the capital. This is an interesting game because red's now the player ahead on cards. They're also the player without a bonus. White has been a bit of a thorn in my side all game. Yeah, I don't even think I'd want to eliminate them. I think I'd just fortify the 4 forward after stealing this capital. That might be my best way to do it. They shouldn't be able to get through this. Although if they have the bonus, they might be able to play up here. Although at that point, I just fortify this stack. Like if I can't roll through this, I'd fortify over here from this. Interesting. Yeah, white fed it. Red, I don't even know if red had a kill guard. I don't know why they're not finishing their turn, but bizarre game. We get 17. We play off this. Play off this. See how much it is. And I get a Joker. It's pretty good. I wasn't trying to eliminate them there. Did he just steal Red's cap? Or does he either stole the cap or exists somewhere else? This might be the end of white. Let's hope it rolls through here. Or end of yellow, I mean. I didn't expect the end of yellow there. Might have been an extra card I could have picked up. This is a silly play. This is just not the way to do this. This doesn't even guarantee you a card at this point. I thought they would play for this. They should have known I didn't put anything here. Because the risk of this is even if you win it, you then potentially feed it to red or pink if pink is still externally existing. But I like the way we've done this so far. I've finagled white quite a bit. Probably at least try to roll the 2 off in the chance that I don't eliminate you. Although if this is the yellow elimination, I will be targeting that first. I don't have a reason if white doesn't get a card to even go for them. And potentially to not even kill guard them. They quit. Not surprised. I think white, honestly, white would have won this game had they capped on their 5 right here in the beginning. If they had capped on some room exit left where they had a 5 instead of where they had a 2, they would have an 8 stack. Yellow and black still likely would have ended up behind them. Would have been a whole mess. And instead, this is what happened. So red is 4 cards ahead of us. However, if we can grab 2 off of yellow, catch up. Red doesn't have any bonuses. That should be how we close the gap here in our Felon Friday game. That'd be pretty great. Red is one of the slowest players I've ever seen. Let's see what pink does. This may not be the end of yellow. I don't know that it matters that much. And I don't actually, I think with the trade's not very high, I'm better off just taking this bonus too. Like, I think this is the easiest way to do this. Like, I don't mind feeding yellow. Because I don't think that these guys are going to catch up. And I don't really mind feeding white either. Like, I think pink will take the yellowy limb here. Because he seemingly has some sort of external existence. This guy is spamming like crazy. Yeah. So, alright, pink is 2 ahead, red's 4 ahead. But I've got caps that should be defensible. Maybe white bot attacks to the right. I would anticipate it placing on the 2 here and attacking. Oh, unless this is open. There's a couple splits in here. Unless you loop through properly. I will get second dibs at this. Red would get first dibs. Realistically, what we can likely do is even if red takes this, I can just card block the entire board. I don't know why red left pink on an external. That would have been my first goal, immediately removing them from any sort of external position. I do have a trade-in. I don't want to use it. I also don't care about this capital here, really. Looks like red may have just tried to roll the pink cap and failed. So that is something. I will trade in off of white. I don't want to use, again, I don't want to use my Joker if I don't have to. And I'm not 100% certain that the game is over. I don't know why red would slam this, though, because slamming this is just silly. Because there's almost no way that pink had fewer troops on this than red. I'd be very surprised by that. Oh, maybe he's back? Sounded like it clicked back in. Yeah, he's back, but doesn't get a card. 34 troops. Quits now. Found a little hair of pink here. Ah! Interesting. No? I don't think he can get through this. Like, I don't think pink could roll red and then get through the 33 here. I'm going to just stack on one side of the board. All right. I meant to keep you muted. Just steal the cat. Tried to roll it. Let's see. He did not succeed. I will full eliminate red before I steal pink's cap. See if he had a trade on 4. He didn't have a trade on 4. That's brutal. And pink quits. Not that it would have mattered. I was going to roll the cap anyway. And I think pink was waiting to quit until I eliminated red. He didn't have a trade on 4. 11 left here was surprisingly low. Kind of a manhandling here. Other than, again, losing our capital on turn 1. Yoinked it right back and then sent it from there. I do think that just rushing the bonus on that 3rd turn was the right choice. I think if I waited it, white would have gotten out of hand quickly. So I'm glad that I didn't wait to do that. White was master. I had a feeling white was good. They really committed too much to this on the 1st turn and then not enough after that. I think they could have defended this position and not let me out if they had committed all of their troops up here. Black, intermediate, beginner on red and pink. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to see me beat Vampirechicken in an actual game, maybe I'll record it or maybe we'll set something up. Who knows? Either way, stay tuned. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.